Hello Life Path 8, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to talk about some of your personality traits, not all of them. So I'll do this as I'm shuffling the cards. This helps me to connect with the cards. It helps the cards to connect with your energy as well and get a nice reading through. Okay, so Life Path 8, you are goal orientated. You're very determined, very ambitious, and you are also quite a responsible person. This is because you have a very firm grasp on reality. So you're a realist, basically. You know, you keep things real. This gives you rationality as well, a very rational mind with very sound judgment. You can also be extremely resilient. And this is due to that, that realism within you. It helps you to be resilient against confusion. And it's not that to say you don't get confused, but you usually can find a way through it. And it also gives you a nice, strong sense of self, which aids to this beautiful confidence that you have. You can be powerful, and you do have a dominant air about you, so you can bring that dominance out when needed. Okay, so all in all, Life Path 8, there are some of your characteristics. I'm just going to fast forward because I've not managed to get all your cards out yet. I'll fast forward till I get all your cards out. Okay. Okay, Life Path 8, we're now at the main reading. So this card is a major arcana card. I took all of these cards out of another deck. So I took all the major arcana cards out of another deck, I should say. And this will give us a good idea of the overall energy over the next 7 to 14 days, Life Path 8. Ooh, right, okay, great start. You have the Chariot card. The energy of this card is movement. I'm going to come back to this as I look at the other cards, but I'll just quickly tell you what the main energy surrounding you at the moment is. The Chariot card is about, again, it's about movement. It's also about the success in willpower, and it's a pushing through adversity as well, which is something I spoke about as I was shuffling the cards, and I spoke about this, like how you can be very resilient. So you can push through any adversity that's coming. Okay, and I'm not saying it is coming. We need to look at the rest of your cards yet, but what I am saying, it's fast moving energy as well. The Chariot is fast moving energy. Two of Wands is in your mental body placement. The energy of this card is a planning for a future or a progress card. We can also look at this as being an activation card. So this is activating something within you. So we've got the Chariot energy and the Two of Wands. With the Chariot energy and the Two of Wands, the movement and the activation, there's possibly that you're going to be seeing some sort of progress, movement within whatever it is you're doing. With the Two of Wands being Wands energy, being the energy of passion and personality affecting plans and goals, then this tells me, Life Path 8, that you may find yourself having to make a decision about what it is you want to do. You may find you thought you knew where you wanted to go, but something else is coming in. It's in your mind body placement. So this is the thoughts. So you may start to thinking about something different coming along. Okay, the other thing with this energy, the energy of this card can also be nostalgia. So this is something to watch out for, is that you're not lovingly looking past at something that's gone and not seeing the possibilities of the future. Okay. Eight of Cups is in your emotions. This is a letting go of an emotion that does not serve you. Okay. This is a emotional release is probably the best way of looking at that. Now we're getting the Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands. I feel for some of you this is what it is. Maybe some of you are all holding on to a past dream or a past relationship, and it's like this is the time to let this go now, is to let things flow and start looking forward. You know, in this card she's got the sun's here, she's walking towards the sun, the bowl, the emotions, she's set them on fire. Fire is known to be healing energy as well. Reiki energy is hot, it's healing energy. So we could look at the fire as being healing energy. It's like, I'm healing you, and now I'm going, you know, I've done everything I can do with this. It's time to move on to a brighter path, a brighter future, to new opportunities, to new possibilities. The 8 is the number for numerology. In the number 8, I class that as being quite a karmic number, and it's your number as well. It's the 8, you know. This can be I class it within the tarot as being quite a karmic number. So this is the end of one lesson to start in a new one. This is in your emotions, as I said. It's your it's in your emotional placement within the spread, and it's also a emotions card. The cups are all about the emotions. Yeah, so now is a time to release, to let go of that does not serve you, to accept what has been and move forward to what can be. For your direction from Spirit Life Path 8, you have Judgment in reverse, and you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel as these have come in reverse in the from direction from Spirit, the Judgment card is about awakening. So I feel you're being guided, that you to have some introspection, to go into introspection, to look at things and try to look at them objectively. Look at things within yourself and look at them objectively. Because it's time to make way for a new beginning. The Page of Pentacles is about the passion, is about, again, it's forward moving, it's bringing your passions, it's taking your inner world and bringing it into your outside world. You're being encouraged to do that. But you're being encouraged to look at things objectively, to be able to look at how you truly feel about things, to go within and give yourself a life review and to see what are the things in your life that don't fulfill you, and how can you move into a place of fulfillment. Okay. For your inner strength, you have the Magician. So this is saying pretty much what you are, Life Path 8. You are kind of like the magician of the life path. You're one of the magicians of the life path. You, as I say, you know, you can be very determined, ambitious. And yeah, you know, and you have this realism about you. Is so good, and it can help you bring things into your world, from your inner world, and bring it into your outer world with that realism. Okay, to ground things into reality. We've got the number 8 again here. So in your life path 8, well, it's the infinity side, but it's the 8 on the infinity sign, but it's the 8 on its side. So we've got that again, and as soon as I seen that, I just was like, oh, Life Path 8. Again, this is some sort of release that's going on. The next 7 to 14 days, it's a release. It's I feel for most of you, that's what it is. It's a level up, and it's going to get things moving with this magician. It's going to bring that movement out of you again, that magician energy, that master manifester. Okay. Oh, lovely. So we have the Two of Cups to end, which is a beautiful card to get. It's about connection. It's passion. It's kindred spirits. The energy of this card is a really beautiful energy. It's connection and union. We could look at this sometimes as being a relationship card. So for some of you, you may find you either meeting somebody new or your existing relationship is going to becoming stronger. And I do feel like this will be letting go. By letting go, you're going to bring something else closer to you. And for some of you, it could be a friendship. It could be meeting somebody you just really click with and get on with. And it could also be a connection with self. That's bringing the duality, the negative and positive, or the feminine and the masculine, and bringing them in together and bringing that into balance. So you're going to be coming into a balance. There's a time of release that is coming the next 7 to 14 days. You've got, there's a release coming, but it's going to be for your best interest, you know. Let's have a look at the Angels and Ancestors card and see what they have to say today. Oh, wow. Okay. Life Path 8, you have the Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. This is what you know, you direction of spirit was saying as well. Take time to reflect. So this is coming across very strong. This message, it's loud and clear. It's a time of reflection. Okay. So that was the first part of the tarot reading. The second part will be where you get to choose a pile with a yes or no card in that pile. If you would like to formally think about your question now, try to keep it simple, like Path 8. And I just say that because the simpler the question, the more likely it is that you will get a yes or no answer and not a maybe, because there are a few maybes in there. I am going to speed up the video as I sort out the piles, okay? Okay, Life Path 8, there are your piles, 1, 2, 3. If you need more time to choose, then you can pause the video. I will now be turning over pile 1. Let's put this here. Okay. So you have your chakra. This is your chakra card, and this is rejection. This isn't yes or no cards, they're coming later. Rejection. This card is basically talking about watching that you are not taking on other people's opinions and you're not seeing them as a truth of who you truly are. Again, we're coming into this self-reflection. This is coming across very strong, Life Path 8 in this reading. Or even to take on, to look at other people's ideas, or, you know, what other people have said to you, and look at that and say, is there any truth in that? Or isn't there truth in that? But not to allow this to make you feel rejected, I suppose, because we've got the word there, rejected. Also, to watch out for criticism and make sure that the criticism is constructive criticism. It's not somebody trying to be mean. They're just trying to be constructive and help you and give you advice. Okay. Your love activation card is harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. And your yes or no card is a no, with curiosity. Now this can mean delayed news. So sometimes this card can mean not yet, because the Page of Swords can be a delayed news and being patient. But right now the answer is no. Pile 2, your chakra card is it's guilt. Okay. This could be feeling bad for things. This is watching for that guilt complex, that you don't feel bad for things, like you're not doing enough for others, or you're not doing enough for your own future, or you're not doing enough, you know, you're just not doing enough. Just watch for that. Watch you not feeling guilty about that you should not feel guilty for. Or on the flip side of it, watch that you are helping out where you need to help out. You're pulling your weight, basically. And you have your love activation card. You have integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Oh. And your yes and no card is a yes, with passion and the Knight of Wands. Okay. For pile 3, your chakra card is a solar plexus card with prayer. This card, whenever I see this card, it reminds me of looking at things, not judging yourself off others, not comparing. That's the word I'm looking for, compare. Not comparing yourself to others. To when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, you know? And one way is by prayer. And prayer doesn't have to be a religious thing. Prayer can just be being showing gratitude for what you have. And because they say that gratitude is one of the number one things that can help people become more content and happy in their lives, is just having gratitude. Okay. Priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So that was your love activation card. That's what they're called, love activation cards. And your yes or no card is a no, with the death card, which means death rebirth. The death card means the end of an era, and then obviously after the end of one thing, a new thing comes along. So it can also be a spiritual transformation. So let me just read the side little message that it's got here. I'm willing to let go of a past version of myself. That's very fitting to the main reading about this looking within, this going within, this self-reflection, this emotional moving on. Okay? So that was your reading, Life Path 8. I hoped that you took something valuable from this reading. If you did, if you could hit the like button, please. Until the next reading, bye.